Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually a requested video. Actually requested, I don't just mean one or two comments on it, but a lot of people actually did want to see my hair care routine. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So I've been seeing a lot of these videos, people doing their hair care routines, and most of them have just way too many products. And they also tend to have way too many tools that have absolutely no scientific backing to it. So I kind of think if it doesn't have any scientific backing to it, why are you using it? Is it even going to help? So I'm going to share with you guys my hair care routine, which is pretty foolproof, pretty short, simple, straight to the point, and I'll be explaining it to you thoroughly in this video. But yes, before we go forward with this video, please don't share. Before we go forward with this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Most people who are watching my videos are not subscribing, so please help a girl out and subscribe. And yes, please click on the bell icon as well so you can get notified whenever I post another video. So before we start, I'll just tell you about what kind of hair I have. So I have quite dense hair, and you can see it's quite lengthy, and I actually got it chopped recently, like about a month ago. But in general, I have more of frizzy, static electricity type of hair, meaning if I use a plastic comb, then game over, I'm going to look like a porcupine. So yes, I have dry, frizzy, wavy, curly hair. Like, it's not curly, it's more on the wavy side, but I do tend to have a bunch of curls as well. So my hair is not very manageable. Like, I have to do a bunch of things to make it manageable. I think most Indian people have that sort of textured hair, which is kind of dense and frizzy. But I think as long as your hair is dense, you shouldn't really worry much about it being frizzy, because with the good steps and the right products, you can definitely manage your hair quite well. Because I know I have, and I have done a lot of experimentation with my hair. I'll be making a separate video on it later, so please check that out as well after I post it. I have, dyed my hair red. I've had my blonde ends as well. Like, I've had a lot of different transformations, which totally fried and damaged my hair, of course. But at the same time, I think it's important to experiment with your hair and to understand what really works for you and what you really like. So yes, go ahead with that. Over time, I have, experimented with a lot of products, and now I finally know what is the exact hair care routine that works out for me. And I try not to change too many things around, because now that I am fixated on this particular routine, I like to, be in my lane and not try anything outside my comfort level. So before I go forward, I would like to add that, having good hair or making your hair look good is not just about the products you use, but it's a lot about products that you use, plus your whole hair care routine, your lifestyle, the kind of food you eat, as well as the techniques you use to take care of your hair. So I think it is all in one thing, not just one thing contributing to your hair health. So buckle up, because this video is going to be kind of long or informative, and I hope I'm able to help you guys with it. So let's get right into it. So basically in my routine, there are 4 parts. One is the pre-conditioning or the pre-nourishment. Then there is shower, which is basically shampoo and conditioner. Then comes after shower care, and the 4th one is the styling part. So I'll be telling you all the 4 parts and what products I use, and also tips that could maybe help you. Nourishment and preconditioning. So I have dry hair, so for me to wash my hair without oiling it or using any sort of pre-nourishment or preconditioner is kind of very chaotic, because after I wash my hair feels very, very dry. So it is a step that I do not at all skip. Even if you have oily hair, you should still go ahead and make sure that your roots are moisturized. So yes, don't skip this step. What I do particularly is I use oil, of course, the age-old method, hair oiling. And the second thing I use sometimes is coconut milk. Now, coconut milk is known to be a very good hydrating agent for your hair, and it literally feels like using a conditioner or a hair cream. So I alternate between these. Usually I oil my hair because, for the coconut milk thing, you will have to have a Tetra pack of coconut milk, or you can make it by yourself, which again is a very tedious process. But once you open the coconut milk, you have to use it completely, and if you tend to refrigerate it also, it goes bad in the matter of 3 or 4 days. So usually I like sticking to oiling. So when it comes to hair oiling, I don't really keep it overnight in my hair. For me to sleep with hair oil in my hair, it gets kind of, I feel very tired in the morning and I feel like it's very heavy on my head. So I prefer not doing that. Instead, I wake up in the morning and I oil my hair and I wash it off after about 2 to maximum 3 hours with normal shampoo and conditioner. So the hair oil I use is this. It is, I'm going to put all the links down below in the description as well. So this is by Briller. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's an argan oil, and argan oil is very good for your scalp, for moisturizing your hair roots as well as your scalp itself. So this oil particularly says that you should use it on your scalp. So that's what I do. I use it on my scalp. For my hair lengths and for the ends, I use almond oil. Again, both of these oils that I use are cold compressed, like cold pressed oils. So yes, I apply it and I use a scalp brush of this sort. I'm going to try adding clips if I can. And you should be using it, and it helps, to make sure that the oil really seeps into your scalp and actually does the job well. Now again, you have to be very sure that you don't use it too much or don't scrape your hair too much, because you will end up having hair fall because of the scalp brush. So make sure that you know how to use it before you actually go ahead and use it. So yes, I oil my scalp, more of my scalp and my roots as well as the ends of my hair, and then I leave it for about 2.5, 3 hours, and then I wash it with a little lukewarm water and then followed by cold water. Lukewarm water is important because it opens up the pores as well as the length of your hair, so the dirt, impurities, sebum, all of it can actually get out of your hair. And then I go ahead and shampoo, condition my hair as usual, and yeah, that's how I do my hair oiling part. Coming for the coconut milk part, you have to make sure that your hair and scalp are actually clean before you put it, otherwise it will tend to make your scalp oilier than usual. So the coconut milk, you just have to section your hair and use coconut milk over it. Now I know a lot of videos I've seen, they talk about how you should be mixing coconut milk with olive oil on low flame, but I think the problem with that is you will end up cooking it for too long and you will lose most of the nutrients and the moisturizing properties of the coconut milk itself. So to combat that, I just use the coconut milk in itself. I just take it out in a bowl and I refrigerate it for some time, and it becomes like a conditioner. Like, it is not very heavy but not too watery, but even if it is watery, just go ahead and soak it into your hair, because I'm pretty sure that works a lot better. Because personally for me, the coconut milk raw in my hair works a lot better compared to making that whole mixture which has coconut milk, olive oil, coconut oil, as well as cornstarch, and I don't want cornstarch residue in my hair or on my scalp. So yes. So again, after I have the coconut milk in my hair, I put it up, but don't use a ponytail or a clip which is too hard on your hair, because your hair is already fragile with the coconut milk in it. And then I go ahead and use a shower cap and I wait for an hour or two, that's it, and then I wash it with my normal shampoo and conditioner. And this really helps to combat frizz. So I don't think it does much for your scalp, but it does a lot more for your lengths and your ends of the hair, because that's where this is your older hair, right? So making sure that this stays moisturized is also super important, just as much as scalp health. Additionally, I use a hair spa cream. This is the one that I use. It's actually not very expensive and it does the job pretty well. And I would also like to add that I have never had any, hair treatments at the salon, like keratin, Botox, none of that. I've never had any of those done, and I don't plan to also. I did get a hair spa done once and I felt like it was a total waste of money. It didn't really feel good on my hair. It just felt like normal conditioner. Like, my normal conditioner does that job, so I felt like it was a total waste of money. So you can go ahead and buy something like this. There's also L'Oreal that sells these kind of creams. I'm not sure how good that is, but this is the one that I use. I'm going to add the link down below, and it works great for me. I use it once in, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks, not very often. And yeah, you can use it as per the directions that are given on the bottle itself. So yes, that's my pre-hair wash routine. Now let's go to the shower routine, which is basically the shampoo and conditioner routine. So like I said, I like to use slightly warm water to make sure that I actually get all of the gunk out of my hair and my scalp. and I use normal shampoo and conditioner, nothing fancy. I've been using this shampoo as well as conditioner, Love Beauty and Planet Argan Oil shampoo and conditioner, and it's worked really well for me. The scent is not very overpowering and it does the job great. I feel like it doesn't leave my hair too dry, and this is actually for frizzy and dry hair, so it works out great for me. And I've been using it for a few months now. I would say almost 4 to 5 months. Before that I was using L'Oreal and even that worked fine, but I feel like this one is a lot better because it does remove the oil in my hair really well, or the hair mask or the coconut milk, whatever I use, it shampoos it out really well. So yes, that's what I've been using. Yes, I think I'm going to stick to it for quite some time because it's become my go-to shampoo and conditioner. I have frizzy hair, so I can't leave out conditioner. Like, that is just not something that I can do. It's not even an option for me. Now let's talk about the after shower routine. So for my after shower routine, I make sure that instead of using those twist towels like these are actually not good for your hair, because even though they do remove the dripping water from your hair and dry it, it can cause a lot of friction between the towel as well as your hair and cause more breakage and cause more tangles. So instead, I've been using a cotton t-shirt. Just any cotton t-shirt is going to work to dry my hair. So I make sure that it's not dripping wet, because you can't style your hair when your hair is dripping wet. So you have to make sure that it's at least a bit dry. So after my hair is not dripping wet, I go ahead and use a wide toothed comb. Obviously, anybody should use a wide toothed comb, and I actually use wooden combs. All of it is neem wooden comb because it does actually cause lesser breakage. Plastic for frizzy hair, or in my opinion any hair, is just a disaster. Reason being because it causes a lot of static and a lot of friction, so your hair actually ends up becoming a lot frizzier and it sticks up a lot more. So I have completely switched from any sort of plastic combs to bamboo combs or neem combs. Again, I'll be adding the link to these down below as well, so you can go check it out. But yes, make sure you're using a wide tooth comb to comb your hair out, and you should always comb from below to top and not from top to below, because it would actually help with your hair being less tangled faster, because most of the tangles are here at the bottom of your hair and not the top of your hair. So yes, bottom to top. And yes, after that I like to use a hair serum. Now I have been using this L'Oreal hair serum, but I feel like it doesn't do much. I don't know, I'm just stuck with this bottle. So please let me know if you guys have any good hair serums that you use, but this one works just fine. I just use a few of it below, like midsections and below, and not the top of my scalp, because I do not want my scalp to become oily or, you know, overpowered with product. So this is where I usually stop my routine. But if I am going to style my hair, for which I usually use either a blow dryer, like a hair dryer, or a hair straightener, or my Dyson Airwrap. I've been using my Dyson Airwrap now instead of a straightener and a blow dryer. Please let me know down in the comments if you want a video on me styling my hair separately, because I have learned how to use the Dyson Airwrap and I have figured it out, and I know there's a lot of confusion about it on the internet as well, so I can go ahead and make that video. So yes, please let me know down in the comments. In that case, I use a heat protection spray. So the heat protection spray I've been using is this one by BBlunt, and it works really well actually. I've been using this, I think, forever. Like, it's been 2, 3, 4 years since I've been using it, and you get it a lot of times on discount. They run a lot of discounts, BBlunt, so you can go ahead and get your hands on one if you need. Again, I'm going to put the link to this as well down below in the description, so please check it out. So if I'm just going to blow dry my hair or just straighten my hair, let's say, I just use the heat protection spray, and after I straighten my hair or blow dry my hair, I go ahead and use the hair serum again at the ends if I feel like I need to. Otherwise, I totally skip it. But if I am going to blow dry my hair in terms of getting like a nice blowout, or if I'm going to curl my hair, then before I do so, I use a hair mousse. This is the one I'm using. I can't pronounce it. I'm really sorry. It's really hard to pronounce. But this is the one I've been using and it works great. It's like you have to just use it. I use it only on my ends and my midsection and not my roots. You shouldn't be using it on your roots. I feel like too many product build up on your roots is not good for your scalp in the long run. So I just use the hair mousse on the midsections of my hair as well as the ends of my hair. before I style it, and it works out just fine. Do not skip your heat protection spray. A lot of people feel like it doesn't make a difference, but over time it will make a difference. If you do not use a heat protection spray, your hair will feel a lot more fried compared to when you actually do. So yes, do not skip your heat protection spray at all, at any cost. So yes, that was my hair care routine. But yes, I would like to say that I will probably make another part on this video where I'll also talk about the different tools I use and how I actually style my hair step by step after washing it from wet to dry. So yes, please stay tuned to watch that video as well. Additionally, I'll be making a video on my Dyson Airwrap as well. It's been more than a month since I've had it, and it took me some time to actually learn how to use it, because using a straightener is so much more faster and easier compared to using a Dyson Airwrap, and there's definitely a learning curve with that thing. So it took me some time, but now I've figured it out and I can help you guys as well. So yes, that's it for this video, guys. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Let's make this channel super interactive, and I want to know what you guys think about everything. And please let me know if there's any certain topic you would want me to cover down in the comments, and I'll make sure to make it happen. But yes, I hope you guys were able to get some takeaways from this video, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So yes, that's it for this video, guys. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Take care, and thank you so much. I reached 400 subscribers and it means a lot to me and it keeps me motivated. And from now on, I'm going to be posting videos every Tuesday and Friday, the full length videos, and I would be uploading shorts in between those times as well. And yes, the link to all of the products are down below in the description, so please check them out if you want to, and leave any questions or queries down below in the comments. Bye. See you. Take care.